So hey friends, welcome back to the homestead. Just got off work a couple minutes ago. Actually had to go into the office today, which is not normal for me. I can do most of my job remotely. Today I had to go in, but I took advantage of the trip and I stopped by the feed store on my way home and picked up all the seed that we need to put on our own food plot out back. Now, I know we talked a couple days ago in a video about it's probably too late to put in a food plot being to attract deer for hunting season. And I started looking at some of the packaging. On the backs of all the packages, it has a map of the US with different zones and color coded, and if you live here, plant by this date to this date. And the cutoff for most of these things is September 1st, which is today. So we're gonna give it a shot. So I came out here a couple days ago with the finish mower on the back of the tractor, and in the back pasture I carved out a pretty cool little triangular shape for our food plot. It's kind of like in a triangle shape with a little notch on the side that we carved out for setting up our blind. And so it's all ready to go. So I disconnected the finish mower when I got home today. We'll get the disc plow hooked up and then we'll head out back, and I'll kind of show you what our thoughts are and kind of how things are laid out. So in Michigan, it is illegal currently, last year, this year, to bait deer, which means I can't go out and buy a bunch of bags of apples and carrots, salt blocks, mineral blocks, dump all that stuff on the ground to bring in the deer, because they think it spreads diseases and chronic wasting disease or whatever that thing is that the deers are troubled with. You can, however, plant whatever type of plant you want to plant. You can plant carrots, you can plant apple trees, you can plant turnips in the ground to attract deer all you want. So that's what we're doing. So the shape of the food plot we went with is it's a non-square triangle basically. I'm in one corner here. The other corner is right over there. You can see to where it's mowed. And the third corner is right over there where that tractor is. So basically everything from here, this whole triangle section, we're gonna till all this up with the disc harrow, spread our seed, we'll drag it, and hopefully when it rains in a couple hours, gives our seeds a nice good fighting chance. This little cubby right here that I mowed in, this is where we're gonna set up the deer blind. So we'll have access to short range shots in two directions and then long range shots in the other. So let's hop up on the tractor and get to work. Hopefully before the rains come. But it's not going well. The ground is so hard, literally so hard. The plow won't even like dig down in. I went and got you can see right there, a big piece of, it's like railroad track or something we found under our barn. Weighs maybe like 80 pounds or something, strapped that on as helping. And I've also found that if I go fast, it helps.
I came out here to check on them, and I said, it looks like that thing's just bouncing off the ground. like the divots that you're seeing is just from the tool bouncing off the ground. I'm not seeing the actual dig and traction.
Yeah. But I'm fighting the rain. I've got 3 different times now since I've started, I've gotten rained on with sprinkles hitting my arm. So hopefully I'll just keep pushing at this. I think next step I'm going to throw the drone up in the air and just start running some passes and give you guys a different perspective on things.
So I offered guys to stand on it.
Like up on here?
Yeah. I said I'd offer to stand on it, but I'm not sure I trust myself not to fall in there. And you know what he had the audacity to say? He said, "You're too soft. It would eat you up." And I was like, excuse me? This body is solid as a rock.
I was referencing the fact that human flesh versus this steel would not survive the way that this ground is surviving.
I was like, hold on a second. No, just funny. I'm pretty soft, yeah.
No.
You're funny. We had a good laugh at it.
Cheer you up after a long, hard day of work?
Yeah, I just got done. So, whew. I'm glad he's got video content for you guys today because my mind is kaput.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Smush. Put on a movie or something. Yeah. Relax.
Maybe. All right, I want to see you do this thing. There's a whole section that doesn't even look like it's been
There's
touched.
a lot I haven't even touched yet.
All right, what's this guy been doing all day? I've been working. I'm totally kidding.
All right, back to work.
I'm walking down the street on clouds instead of the concrete I'm dancing through. Everything's about to come my way. Nothing can ruin my day. No matter what anyone does or say, I smile at fools. No, I don't care cause I am on my way up. And I won't stop, I won't slow down. Steady on my feet, I'm gonna rise up. No, I won't stop, it is my time. Cause I know what it's like to be broke. I know what it's like when nothing goes your way. So I'm gonna let myself enjoy the fruit from this lucky day. Yeah, I am on my way up. I won't slow down. Yeah, I am on my way up. I won't slow down. I'm strolling down the street with all of my favorite songs on repeat. I'm dancing through. Everything's about to come my way, and I don't care if you spill coffee on me or if the sky is gray or blue. No, I don't care cause I am on my way up, and I won't stop, I won't slow down. Steady on my feet, I'm gonna rise up. No, I won't stop, it is my time.
So I've come to the conclusion that I really need more weight on the back of that thing. I did adjust it a couple times, the pitch front to back on it using the top link a couple times, and I think I got it dialed in really good now, but I really need more weight on the back of that thing. I think I have some iron. I'm gonna build myself a little rack on the back so I can put a bunch of cinder blocks back there. The other half of it is just too dry. I'm gonna call it good for today. I'm gonna take the tractor up to the house, put that away, get the four-wheeler, little hand crank seed spreader. We'll come out here with the drag and throw the seed down real quick and get it drug and wrap this up for the day. I see Rachel coming. Maybe it's dinner time. Well, so far, all the storms are going right around us, just as normal. I guess it gives me time to finish the job, but I was counting on this rain. So I got the four-wheeler, if you can see behind me. I got a drag hooked up behind it. I have our super fancy seed spreader. You can tell that we're small scale people. This is what we used at our house when we lived in the city to put fertilizer on our grass to make the yard nice, and we had such a small little yard it worked perfect. So it's gonna take me a little while to get all this done, but it's better than throwing it by hand, I guess. So what did I end up with? Tall tine tubers, little turnips. Toss and sprout. This one is turnip, clover, and rye. This one is beets and greens. And the big one is winter peas. I asked the guy at the shop what I should use, and he's like, I don't know, every time I do it, I just throw a whole bunch of stuff out there, and whatever grows, grows, and the deer eat all of it. So I'm like, all right, I guess we'll give it a shot. So I'm definitely going to go with the winter peas for sure, because I know the planting date for those is right. And then maybe half a bag of each of the other ones. I don't know. Let's see what these peas look like. Probably just look like peas, huh? Yeah. It's like dried peas. They're too big, they keep getting stuck in there. I think I'm just gonna throw them. So I was right earlier when I saw Rachel coming about dinner being ready. We did something cool tonight that we've never done before. She picked up the other day when our company came into town, she went to Aldi's and got a bunch of stuff. And one of the things that she grabbed just because it caught her eye was this butterfly leg of lamb. So they take like the lamb leg and they take the bone out of it and it turns into this big slab of meat. So I cooked it in my sous vide to like 133 degrees for about 6.5 hours today. Then we threw it under the broiler. It had, oh, this stuff's cool. Look at this stuff. This one is beets and greens, whatever greens is. But anyways, for seasoning, it had like garlic, onion, rosemary, vinegar, balsamic vinegar, and some kind of Greek seasoning or something we had in the cupboard. Turned out so good. It was so tender. I think we have another one too, so I have to try it. But she made couscous to go with it, and then cut up tomatoes, the last cucumber from the garden, and onions with some. She makes this dressing out of like sour cream and stuff. So good, but now I'm so stuffed. The last one. Tall tine tubers, turnips for deer. Whoa. That's kind of freaky, unexpected. There's like coating on it. Every one of those little seeds makes a turnip. We're gonna have a lot of turnips. All this grass, it's gonna totally get clogged up all in my drag. I'm just gonna ignore it and drag it anyways. I need to get this done. I need to get it wrapped up. I still think rain's coming, which would be awesome. It's almost 7:30. Gotta get this done, put the drag away, put the four-wheeler away, rinse off my tractor, take the plow off the tractor, put that away, and take a shower because I'm filthy now. So I'm gonna wrap this up here. I'll leave you with some footage of me dragging. Thanks for coming along. We'll see you on the next video.